Hello, I've had some questions on Farming Simulator 25. How do you fix your equipment? When do you fix your equipment? What about painting? When do you do that, or should you do it, or do you need to? When do you need to do repairs? I'm Farmer Teacher if you're a beginner, or maybe not. Let's take a look at some of these questions. I got some equipment right here, and check this out. My tractor is 81% damaged. Okay, 81%. That's pretty bad. I don't normally let it get that bad. Okay, and the back of this little tedder is 70% damaged. Okay, 70%. So when I get in the tractor, you can see at the bottom right there, my damage indicator, that little wrench, is going to be an average of that 80 and that 71%. That's going to be an average of those two pieces of gear. So simple fix, how do you fix this stuff? Well, what you're going to do is go to the shop. And the shop where you work on your equipment are always going to be close to where you buy equipment. So if you're looking at a map, what I'm doing is I'm looking for that little yellow icon there that looks like a shop. The other one that's going to look like it is going to be the warehouse. If it's the warehouse, that's the wrong one. So then you come over here and you find this one and it says vehicle shop. So you go there. And this is where you buy them right here. By the way, if you ever look at any of my map reviews, and I have quite a few, I'm going to show you where the shop is and where you get your equipment worked on and where your equipment spawns. I do that every time. So over here is the shop. This looks similar to Riverbend Springs, except it's more opposing. So you're going to drive up here. This is a simple way, and get out, and you go up here to this little wrench. And you can do a few things here. Okay, you can see at the bottom of the screen there, you can repaint it, you can repair it, you can customize it, you can sell it. And there you go. So what we're going to do is repair this. Now, it's so damaged, okay, it's going to cost us $3,162. So I'm going to press in on the right joystick on console or controller. I'm actually on a PC with a controller, but either way. Same thing on this. I'm going to press on the right joystick. $322 for that. So now they're repaired. If you look at them, okay, they're not damaged at all. So when I go inside, you can see the wrench there is all the way up. Still need some gas, but the wrench is all the way up. Okay, now let's go back over here, because just say I don't like these tires. So what I'm going to do, if you look at the bottom there, customize, I'm going to hit X, and I can change the tires there. Do a different kind. There's some standard tires. I'm going to get that. Maybe I want a different attacher. Maybe I want a front weight. So any changes you make, you can do that right here. And sometimes there's a cost. Okay, there's a small cost for that. So say I wanted to do that, and I'm going to hit enter, and then boom, I just changed the tire. So I can go back and look at it. Now when you do that, it automatically disconnects from whatever it was connected to for whatever reasons. You have to reconnect. Okay, but if you look at it now, my tires are different. I've changed the tires. And what about painting? Okay, I've had a lot of questions about paint. Okay, because look at this painting cost. Wow, look at that. To repaint this is $6,751. The maintenance gets worse exponentially, okay? And what does that mean? Well, if you wait twice as long, it gets 4 times as bad, expensive. If you wait 3 times as long, it's 9 times as bad. So you don't want to do that. You want to do maintenance as soon as you can. Okay, don't let it get bad. So if you're done doing a field, certainly if it's no more than like 80%, not 80% down, 20% down. Okay, so your little maintenance bar there. If it's like, just a little bit down, you want to go ahead and do maintenance whenever you can. Okay, it's going to save you money. The more often you do it, it's going to save you money. Certainly, if you have a harvester, before you use your harvester on your field, you're going to want to do maintenance because your efficiency is going to drop it can drop up to 40% if your harvester needs maintenance. On your tractors, your gas mileage is going to get worse and worse, and your horsepower goes down too. Well, if your horsepower goes down and you're already borderline, that makes the wear and tear on the tractor go up even more. So you want to keep them properly maintained. All right, let me show you something else. Okay, suppose I'm down here on my farm, because it's a long way from here, all the way down this country road. Okay, it's a long way to the shop. Now, I have another video on this, but there's all kind of shops you can get and put on your farm. So let me just show you an example. I have a few loaded here. So I would go to construction, over to tools once you had the mod loaded, and your shop's going to be down there. All these have workshops in them. Some are expensive. That one actually allows your equipment to show up here, which is pretty cool. That one there. That's for PC only, though. Now, this one works on PC or console, and you can put that somewhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pretend, and we're going to put it right over here. Okay, now all I got to do is drive my equipment over here, just like you would the regular shop, and then go inside, and I can make my repair. Now, I'm not going to paint it. Once again, there is an exception to painting when you want to do it, but normally you do not want to paint. And these faraway shops, usually, some of them you can, but most of them you can't paint at the ones you can put on your farm. But you can at the shop. Okay, if you have a PC, if you're on PC, here's another solution for you out in the field. Okay, it's a mod. It's the Field Repair Pickup. Okay, Field Repair Pickup. That's it there. So it's like a regular pickup. Costs $45,000. Goes 74 miles an hour. So instead of you driving your 20 mile per hour tractor all the way to the shop or 24 mile an hour, you can have this one come out to you, and it's a lot faster. Okay, it's a lot faster to move around the farm. But it is $45,000 as PC only. But let me show you how it works. So I got my tractor over here. It's at 80% disrepair. Look at the bottom right there. It's in bad shape, okay? So what I'm going to do is come over here. Once you have this loaded and you've purchased it, I'm going to pull up to my tractor here, and I'm going to open the back. Okay, that's LB&A, unfold car. Look at there, $362 vehicle running cost, top right. Okay, that means it just fixed it. So let's pull over here. But look at this. Oh, well, maybe I didn't fix it all yet. It's only partly fixed. Dang it. Like I say, it's PC only, and it's handy if I didn't leave it there long enough, I guess. Another $2. So it's working on it. It's a little bit slower than the shop. It takes just a minute. Okay, I think it's done. Now let me check on it. Okay, it is completely repaired. Completely repaired. That's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool out in the field. You just got to remember to back up to it. Leave it there for, a minute or two, and then check on it. I mentioned that you never want to paint, okay? There is an exception, and let me show you what that is. Okay, I have a tractor here, and I've already repaired it. So I'm going to pull it over here to the shop. Okay, and I'm going to go over here. Press it on the left joystick. There's my shop. I've already repaired it, so that's not coming up. Right now, I could sell this for $46,215. But the cost to repaint it is $12,784. Okay, $12,784. So I'm going to repaint that because if I'm going to sell this gear, now you have to visually look at this. If it's way down below half to need painting, you don't want to do it. You'll actually probably lose. But it's around half or better. See my graph there? If it's half or better, then you can repaint it and actually get your money back in the way of profit. So let me show you. I'm going to spend $12,784 to repaint that. Now when I go to sell it, I'm going to get $60,278. Well, my cost before was $58,999. That's the $46,215 plus the $12,784. That's a difference of an additional profit of $1,279 that we didn't have, we wouldn't have had. So that's pretty good. So you can pick up a little bit more by repainting it right before you sell it if it looks about half or better as far as the painting goes. If it's way down on paint, you're going to lose money. You won't get it all back. So that's my rule of thumb. All right, and that's it. That's how to repair your equipment. That's when to paint it. There you go. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments, or if you got some comments, comment down in the comments. Share this with your farming buddies. I'm Farmer Teacher. I'll see you in the next go-round. Bye-bye.